David Schwimmer of Friends, and you're listening to a man who spreads faster than anthrax, Howard Stern.
Who do you love? Mother effer. Anyway, I got a little sunburn.
Hey, now.
Did you? Where'd you find the sun?
I was out at Shelter Island.
Oh, you went to Shelter Island?
Yeah, for a little bit. It was fun. I liked it up there.
You did like it.
But it's, 2.5 hours to get out there.
Yeah, you might as well take a plane.
And I left on, I didn't leave Friday night when everybody else goes. I left, Saturday morning.
Well, see, it cracks me up because people who leave with the height of traffic will tell you it only takes them 2.5 hours.
Right.
And it takes you 2.5 hours with no traffic.
I know. Unbelievable.
So they lie.
It's 2.5 hours from Manhattan.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in the car a long time. A long time.
Long time. 2.5 hours is a long time.
Yeah. You did that one summer, right? You got a place in the Hamptons. I can see why you didn't do it.
Oh, it was awful.
So you only went a couple of times.
That every weekend. It becomes a nightmare.
I can't imagine.
You're sitting there saying, do I leave right after work? Or do I wait till later? Or do I go late at night to try to avoid the traffic?
It's a game.
But then I won't be able to get up and enjoy the sun on Saturday.
Right. It's a nightmare.
You have this thing going on in your head the whole time about what you should be doing.
Right.
And then you get out there and it rains.
Yeah. Then you're ready to kill yourself. Because then you got to go 2.5 hours back.
That's right.
Yeah.
No reason for all that.
Right. I don't know. I don't get it.
I was just reading that there's one senator who wants the Senate to work a full 5-day week.
Yeah.
Because they have it so that their major votes come between Tuesday and Thursday.
What, so they can get out of town?
Usually they get back into Washington Monday night, and they leave Thursday night.
Is that for the summer or just in general? You got to understand something. These senators have set up a fiefdom. Mm-hmm. When they invented the Senate, when our country was developed, the idea of the Senate was you send 2 representatives from each state who would vote on issues and stuff, but basically they were supposed to be like working guys from the community. And it was a part-time job. It was a little thing. You'd go in, you'd vote, and you'd go back to... And you'd live in the state that you were from.
That's right.
And the reason you'd live in the state that you were from, so you'd be aware of what was going on.
And this was not supposed to be your livelihood. This was a part-time job.
Yeah.
Just like you said, you weren't supposed to be looking for your whole income from it.
Yeah, and you got like a little stipend from it, because...
Maybe
travel expense. So it's turned into a full-time job where these guys have incredible perks, incredible cafeterias, and really, it's not even necessary.
Incredible staff.
Yeah.
It takes so much money to run each of those offices.
Yeah, and most of the staff is there so that they can get reelected. So the thing is that the whole thing's ridiculous. A Senate job should be a couple of bucks. You go in and you vote a couple of times a month, and that's it. It's not like you live like a little king.
Right, but... They've set it up. They've kept the same hours, but gotten so much more out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see any senators other than, who actually work. They're just senators. They don't actually go to work every day. No. Granted, a lot of these guys are wealthy guys anyway who get elected, but the ones who aren't, I don't even know. Listen, I never understood how Richard Nixon, when he was president, left office a multimillionaire.
A better example than that is Lyndon Johnson.
Or Gerald Ford.
School teacher.
Right.
And had 2 cents in his pocket.
Gerald Ford.
Washington, and owned almost the whole state of Texas before he left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Yeah. How did he get that huge ranch?
The guy was a congressman his entire life. You know what congressmen make? They were making about $50,000 a year. While back then it was probably, equivalent to $150,000. Still, how do you become a multimillionaire? What kind of power do you use to make that happen? There's no way. There's no way on a $50,000 salary this guy became a multimillionaire. Same with Nixon. His good buddy, B.B. Rebozo.
Yeah, or at least Nixon had a friend.
Yeah, Nixon had tons of people just giving him dough. That's the only thing I could figure.
Yeah.
Oh, man, unbelievable. That's
and they
nuts.
set it up so they don't even have to be there.
I don't know. I know they weren't sitting there investing with Sal, the stockbroker. It's like they were doing something.
Yeah,
they were up to something.
They had better returns on their money.
Right. All right, listen, I have to take a break. We got a big show for you today, as we do every day. And as I said, we had a big 3-day weekend. 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍, our director, our television director, who directs our E! show and directs the CBS television syndicated show, or whatever you want to call that.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is, and wherever it is. And he directs that. He had a party. Everybody said they didn't want to go to his party because it was in the middle of New Jersey with no pool. No
foosball.
You ended up going, Jackie, I heard.
I actually was always going. When I saw John was upset that I might not go, that's why I kept saying I wasn't going, because it was making him nuts.
Right.
How come you can get out of it?
It was fun, huh?
Was it?
Yeah.
I heard nobody showed.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't show. I
talked to Anne-Marie. I said, how was 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍's party? Oh, I didn't go.
She didn't go. Gary didn't go.
Yeah, Gary didn't go. Gary had...
He was getting a babysitter for him.
Gary booked a babysitter a month in advance. And probably it's a kid, so the kid didn't realize that it was Memorial Day weekend, so she called with the flu, you know.
She canceled on him.
Wow.
Because I said, how'd you do that? And he was like, hey, booked a babysitter.
Yeah, I'm sure, all proud of himself that he had his babysitter lined up. I said, it's so aggravating that when you have kids, your life becomes dependent upon high schoolers. And high schoolers are the most unreliable people.
Yeah. And you know what was really the bummer about it? It wasn't even so much that I wanted to go to 𝗛ci𝘄𝗿𝗍's party. It was just like, 5 hours without the kids.
Free,
right.
Day.
I said to my wife, if it rains, we're going to go sit in the car.
Right. Yeah, because he was all excited about it. And your babysitter said she had the flu, and maybe she did. Right.
Yeah. But for Gary,
don't be naive.
Get out of jail free card, like in the game. He's so happy.
I would have gone over to the babysitter's house and just said, I want to see proof that you're sick. I'm going to take your temperature.
An excuse me. Right.
The kid must have had a party to go to.
Or was out partying.
No, she sounded pretty sick when she called.
Yeah,
hello, guys.
No, not like when John called.
I don't feel good.
I wonder how long she rehearsed that phone call. How do I sound?
Hello, Mr. 𝗛𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍
And anybody else who is reliable is already booked.
Right.
Please. There's no last second on it.
Were you bumming out heavily?
Yeah. I really was.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I really wanted, I wanted to get out of the house. That was like the whole, when I got home on Friday, I was like, all right, today's today, but tomorrow we'll get some time to ourselves.
Right.
And then when I got the call, it was totally bummed.
Right. Oh, that sucks.
𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 didn't show.
See, aren't those kids old enough to watch themselves?
The 5.5-year-old
can watch the other, can't he?
The 2.5-year-old too.
Can't the 5.5-year-old watch the 2.5-year-old? I mean, what would go wrong?
It's listen. I've heard, people like in Chicago, that woman left that kid with rats and everything for 3 weeks, and they were fine. They were a little hungry, but fine.
Right. Sedate them and leave. Give them some cold medication.
Fight with the rat over chicken, bro.
Yeah.
When did you know you didn't have a babysitter? Was it Friday?
No,
rat.
Around 1 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, God. Right before the thing.
Right.
Yeah, we were leaving at 4.
Oh, jeez.
So right up until the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to go.
At that point, you're allowed to just go. You just go.
Yeah. You tried to get your kids covered.
Yeah, you couldn't get it. So ridiculous being responsible.
In fact, my wife said, she goes, well, we have options. She goes, we could bring the kids. I go, I'm not driving an hour and a half
with the kids
to hang out for an hour to drive home another hour and a half. Because that's,
well, there was another option. Your wife could have stayed home with the kids and let you go.
She offered me that.
She did.
But I'm not stupid enough to take it.
Yeah, that costs too much.
You know what? That's the kind of thing where they say, they tell you, that's fine. If you want to go, you can go. But
You're not.
I'd go.
Come home.
That's just offered to see what you will do.
Yeah, I'd rather say that to go to the Met Yankee game.
Poor Gary.
Poor Gary.
I warned him, though. I sat him down. I gave him the lecture. How many lectures did I give you?
Numerous.
I was going to say, you did it more than once.
Boy never listens to me. He has a mind of his own. One thing about Gary, he doesn't want me interfering in his personal life. And he told me, I said to him, Gary,
back off.
Don't get married.
You weren't as firm with me as you were with our friend Ross.
I really was. You don't realize.
You yelled at him.
Yeah, boy.
Did I do the right thing?
You always screamed at him.
Yeah.
This is my life.
Ross was so shaken up he didn't get married. But I tried with Gary, and then when Gary told me he's having kids, I said, Gary, don't do it. You're not ready. And he got mad at me, rightly so. He says, you are interfering in my personal life.
Do you think that no man should do this, or just certain guys?
Just you.
No. What about John? And what about,
John's fun. Forget John. Who cares?
No, but do you think that men...
Don't tell John anything.
I cared about you.
Do you think men as a general rule shouldn't do this, or do you think it's just because I worked on the show and
men as a general rule?
So it's a poon?
Yeah. I mean, well, you were in a real good situation.
The world is going to end with your...
right. Well, no, Gary had an incredible situation.
Should Kobe Bryant get married?
No. Of course not. Kobe Bryant is 21 years old, I think.
Yeah, just turned 21.
Just turned 21. He's fresh out of high school, for crying out loud.
Right.
Millions.
They took him right into the NBA.
And he found this really attractive white girlfriend.
He has a white girlfriend?
Oh, she's in high school. This is. Oh, you haven't heard about this?
I don't know this.
He's getting married. He's engaged to her.
Stop.
And she's really good looking. But so what? He's Kobe Bryant.
He's 21.
Kobe Bryant's real good looking.
She looks like almost like a young Carmen Electra.
Yeah, she's really hot. Okay?
This is a nightmare.
Marina High School was afire Friday with word that one of its own, Vanessa Lane, is preparing to marry the man who may be Southern California's most eligible bachelor, Kobe Bryant.
You know, he's building like some kind of an estate on a mountain.
You know, he should talk to Hammer. Hammer built a compound, and then he gave it back.
Yeah, then he had to sell it.
He works there now.
Yeah.
He keeps
the Lakers superstar, 21, confirmed after practice Thursday that he's engaged to the 18-year-old Marina High senior. A day later, like, he's ready to get married at 21. He thinks he's supposed to get married.
He's seen the world because he's rich at 21.
Right. A day later, the inevitable television van swarmed the school, going live, interviewing students who unwittingly strolled off campus for lunch. Overhead, a television helicopter recorded video footage.
Can you imagine the school?
Rumors sprang up. She will now be homeschooled. That is true. She can't even go to school anymore.
She's a prisoner.
They're going to skip the prom in June. That's probably true. They're going to Italy instead of the prom.
So 5 or 10 years from now, she can turn to him and say, "You robbed me of my child."
Exactly. The school has asked her to stop wearing her 7-carat engagement ring. That's not true. They're saying 7 carat. Listen to this.
It's not true the school stopped to ask her to stop wearing?
But it is true that it's 7 carat.
Well, they interviewed the principal, who would not comment on any of this, although he was willing to comment on the size of the ring. He says, all the diamonds I'm used to seeing are little things you kind of flick in the sun. Not this one. Not unless you want to go blind. 7 carats, according to Sandy Friedland, manager of the Orange County Zales jewelry store, is the size of a nickel. Oh, I see. That's not is that the principal? Let me see. Even Marina High School's principal, Carol Osborne, who remained tight-lipped about the mania, refused to utter Vanessa Lane's name, was marveling at the ring.
Wow.
You know.
Well, she doesn't need school anymore. They should let her go. She graduated.
Yeah. So they're engaged. They probably will not be going to the prom.
MRS degree.
Yeah. They're probably not going to the prom.
Well,
Kobe doesn't want to.
Yeah. He'll be the prom king.
Yep. What is he doing?
He's doing what every young man does, thinking he knows something.
The couple met when Bryant, who likes rap and videos, stopped by a music video shoot where Lane was working as a background model, according to Marina High drama teacher Robert Rottenberry. Lane, who turned 18 recently, is active in Marina's theater club but has no aspirations to be a professional actress. You know, what the hell? Why work?
Yeah, to be a professional wife.
Yeah. She has completed advanced math classes such as Algebra 2 and diligently went about her work as a teacher's aide, according to teachers for whom she ran errands and took roll call.
She's mature for her age.
She's an aspiring makeup artist and periodic video model. Yeah, it sounds to me like she wants to be an actress.
Yeah.
Not a video model.
A makeup artist.
Right.
That means you hang around the actresses.
According to acquaintances, a photo of the couple kissing is affixed to the binder that she holds her class notes. She never showed off. She said to me, here's a picture of my boyfriend. I looked at it and I thought, I know that guy.
She never showed off, but she's showing pictures of him.
Yeah.
She got a picture on her binder.
Make up your mind. She got a picture of him on her book.
That's because she's waiting for the T-shirts to come in.
Right. Unbelievable.
And she's got a ring that she has to have people help her carry her hand with.
Yeah.
It'd be great if she had like a little rolling thing, a little gurney for her ring, her hand.
Yeah, well, there it is. Kobe Bryant getting married at 21.
Well,
that'll be. He won't lose interest.
But he will lose a lot of money.
Yeah. He must be getting a prenup. Who knows, though? If he's crazy enough to get married at 21.
I'm in love.
Yeah.
I'm in love. I don't need a piece of paper to be my woman.
I wonder what
wait till the lawyers get a hold of you. It's the worst contract you'll ever sign. 50% of your money because you got married.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
And he hasn't reached his highest earning potential yet.
Right. Yeah, his first contract is $70 million. Who knows what his second one will be?
He's just getting good.
Right. Oh,
I wonder how his mom feels about this, because his mom is pretty dominant in his life. Like, I remember when he got drafted, his mom was doing all the interviews. His mom's pretty cute, too, because,
he's young.
He's only 21. His mom's not that old.
Right.
But she's, like, in charge of everything. So I wonder if this is one of those things where he decides that, now it's time for me, me, Kobe, to be
time for me to step out.
I thought that, too, because
he's
also the one who bought into that Italian basketball team, and his father runs that.
Yeah.
But, there's, Kobe makes all the decisions. He's really in charge.
He
makes sure all the supporters in the locker room.
Kobe.
There's nothing.
Kobe beef. I like Kobe beef. Is that what he was named after? Kobe beef?
Steak, Kobe.
Kobe steak. Kobe beef. Japanese beef. Anyway, so he's marrying a hot white chick who's in high school.
Sheesh.
I'll be a business man in a group. I thought we said my letter have the ring.
She'll get the basketball team.
Yeah. I want to be the one they divvy up all those assets.
She's the president of a European basketball team.
Yeah. I think Seinfeld's marriage has a better chance than Kobe Bryant. I don't know either.
When Jerry...
Who'll get divorced first? Seinfeld, Kobe Bryant, or...
Gary.
Or Gary.
Seinfeld.
I think Gary's cracking.
I'm waiting for Seinfeld to have the baby and then start doing those dumb baby jokes, because it's funny.
See, I swear to you that all Seinfeld is doing is looking for material.
Right. I do, too. I think he just needs a new phase to go through.
There's no way that baby stuff's going to be funny.
No.
This stuff looks like mustard.
Yeah, I know. Like when he goes through his parenthood phase.
Observations.
I recently had a baby. I began. Yeah, right.
They call it Pampers.
Why do they call it Pampers? There's nothing pampering about it. But you know what I'm worried about, Howard?
Yeah.
I'm worried about, he's going to end up with, like, Paul Reiser and Al Roker.
Yeah, write a book.
Write a book.
Yeah.
Because they're the first guy who ever had a baby.
Yeah, right. They're the only one.
They realize there's something...
When you go into the OR... I realize I'm not qualified to be a doctor. And you're there, and your wife's in pain, and you're hungry.
What's that all about?
Breathing and eating the lollipop.
I mean, I didn't train to be a doctor. Wake me up when he gets to something I care about.
My wife has got my arm in a vice grip.
And the other thing is, now you're a daddy. Why do they call it a daddy?
She's cursing my name.
Have you ever heard anybody do any new material on fatherhood?
No. Like Robin Williams had a baby, and then you heard like tons of Robin Williams baby material.
No.
Why are they called babysitters? They don't sit. They ignore. They should call them baby ignorers. You got to end this.
And then he'll do the whole routine about the baby monitors. And...
So we had our first trip to the gynecologist. So we needed a little house for the baby, I realized, so I bought one from Billy Joe for $32 million.
Why is the price on that house fluctuating?
By $20 million.
Yeah. He's bought it already, and it keeps going up and down.
So I called HBO, and I told them I had all new material about parenthood, and they won't return my call. I'm Jerry Seinfeld, I don't understand.
On television.
What the hell is going on here? I have all new observations about being a father. Yeah, I remember Robin Williams was on the baby tour. He's like, it's a miracle, it's a miracle. But you know, it's so messy.
Cosby did it. They've all done it.
Cosby. I think Jerry's moving into England and to be the next Cosby.
You know, I give credit who didn't do it? Eddie Murphy. I'd like to thank Eddie Murphy for not having done it.
Stay off stage.
He kept his mouth shut about being a dad.
He makes those kid films.
Well, he's doing other stuff.
Yeah, he's making films so his kids will think he's cool.
He's doing other stuff.
Right. He's in defeat.
He's out prowling for a newspaper at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Because he's a good Samaritan.
You know, I saw that Kramer has a sitcom and Elaine has a TV commercial, and I figured I'd have a baby. And then turn it into one of my greatest bits of material.
Yeah, it'll be his next sitcom. It'll be a guy with a family.
So I'm feeding my little baby applesauce. Why do they call it applesauce? It's not a sauce. It's its own condiment.
Why do they call that noise a burp?
So my wife says, burp the baby. But you have to put a little cloth over your shoulder or vomit will get on your back. Why do they call it vomit? Who named it this? Just stretching out, looking for material.
And then it'll all go into, you know, when the baby gets older and changing that diaper gets to be really offensive.
Oh, yeah.
You know, women get uglier after they have a baby. Now, some say it's biological. That in nature, a woman gets uglier after a baby to protect her from being attractive to other men. So that they won't hit on her. Keep the family intact. So it's genetic. It's pre-programmed. Hello, is this working?
Is anybody listening to me?
It's going to be some special.
I swear I have something new to say.
Yeah. I'm the first person to ever have a baby. Yeah, Al Roker wrote a book on having a baby. I think he's had like 3 different wives already.
Right. He could get 3 different books out of this.
Yeah.
How to introduce your baby to your older child from the first marriage.
A lot of women now, you know, are not interested in having a baby in the traditional way because you can't find a guy to marry and stuff.
Or stay with you through the whole thing.
Right. So, like, I've had friends ask me if I would impregnate them.
Come on.
Like a David Crosby.
Did Jimmy Foster do it?
You mean, wait, do you have some of them or just give them the stuff they need to get pregnant?
No, just bang them and give them a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're friends. Friends.
But that's so weird.
Yeah, I'll do it. No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
No,
I don't want that, man.
No, because I was just looking, you know, Jodie Foster's pregnant again.
Yeah. Well, she goes and gets the turkey baster routine.
Yeah, they say they assume that this one is artificial insemination again, and they say the first woman, well, I don't know whether the baby's a boy or girl, but its name is Charlie.
It was a boy.
Okay. And she went to the sperm bank.
Yeah.
And she withdrew some PhD
sperm.
You know, the guy had an IQ of like 160 or something.
But he probably looked like Woody Allen. Yeah. Oh, hello, Mommy.
That's Chari.
Chari. Oh, my sister Chari.
Howard, I have such a great story for you about a guy who did a friend a favor and knocked her up. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they used to date, and then they were friends. And the woman just wanted a baby.
Right.
This guy was like, you know, he wasn't even dating her, and I think Becky was involved with someone else, but he gave her the baby.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, man, you know, she said, listen, I just want this baby, I'll be done. She used to pound on his door at 2 o'clock in the morning. Take this baby! save me! I can't take it anymore. So he's like totally in the loop now.
Oh.
He's got it. Like he's got.
He's got to do child viewing and everything.
Yeah, no, he's got. I mean, she was like, I need a life, and she'd pound on his door, and the babysitter didn't show up.
Yeah, you know, like people like Jodie Foster and all these rich women who do it lull regular women into thinking they can do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it trickles down into the regular population that doesn't have a lot of help. Mike, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Washington Post Metro section, and there's some high school cheerleaders there, and one they got a shot right up her skirt.
Kobe's girlfriend?
Kobe's girlfriend?
I mean, fiance?
It's right up this girl, this high school girl's skirt.
Can we get that?
Right on the Metro section.
Benji's looking it up on the internet.
I think it's just a high school girl. It's not Kobe's girlfriend.
Oh. Let's pretend it is. It doesn't matter. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not clear on what the guy's talking about. Jason, you're on the air.
Yo, Howard.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. You're just joking about how Kobe's named after a steak.
Yeah.
I'm here in L.A. and I'm at the Staples Center all the time, up on the Diamond Vision, up on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
They've got a trivia question, and the right answer is that Kobe is named after a steakhouse in L.A.
Really?
That's where his parents. It's either that they met there or they conceived him on that night.
Yeah.
Every time they put that thing up there, the whole place roars.
Because every time I go to Nobu, I get that Kobe beef, beef, and I always think of Kobe Bryant. I'm going, gee, I wonder if he was named after steak.
Exactly. It's named after food, man. That's classic.
Oh.
Kobe beef in the house.
Where that Kobe beef at? Now, come here, Kobe beef.
Kobe beef.
Why'd they just name him Kobe beef?
La Kobe Jr.
Beef
La Kobe. Yeah, La Kobe would be cool. Now, come here, La Kobe.
La Kobe.
Good thing we didn't eat a Big Mac tonight. We banged. Come here, Mac.
McNugget.
McNugget. Nosmo King.
Oh.
The night we met, I saw no smoking sign. And we named him Nosmo King.
My twins, Male and Famale.
Yeah. Oh.
Boy.
Mm-hmm. Kobe.
Holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel. All right, thank you, Kobe.
Thank you.
All right.
What's that?
Here's your sister's special sauce.
I've seen the name Kobe, but never spelled like that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, Kobe beef is K-O-B-E.
Yes,
I was thinking about
just like the
person's name.
steak.
I never even heard of the name Kobe.
No.
What's a Kobe?
I went to grammar school with a guy named Kobe, but it was spelled C-O-B-B-I-E.
That's Kobe.
Really?
No, it was Kobe. That's how he pronounced it.
Here's your cousin Artie. Arby's. We had a roast beef sandwich the night your mother and I met. Arby. Gee, it would never occur to me, like if I was eating Kobe beef or at a restaurant.
Name your child
To
after.
name a child after a restaurant. This never occurs to me. It's weird. You would have been Pizza Pie Della Botte. You got your parents named you Gary.
Listen here, 𝗦𝗵cie Stern.
You think my parents were eating 𝗦𝗵cie on the night they conceived me? He's a big 𝗦𝗵cie fan. Joe, you're on the air. Hi, you're on the air.
Howard, I just wanted to congratulate you on hitting some of the dock stuff.
What does that mean?
You know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
The Post article on Saturday?
Oh, that was ridiculous. There's a Post article yesterday.
What did it say?
It said that I was in a restaurant making out with Robin Givens.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of that special sauce.
I wasn't in any... Let me tell you something.
You devil.
No. Let me explain something. I know Robin Givens from... No, that's what I mean. First of all, the New York Post called my agent and said he was at 𝗦𝗵cie.
Who?
It's some restaurant I went to.
Oh, you were there?
I was there with her. We've been friends. We've been talking and stuff, and we went to the restaurant to eat. There was no making out. We sat and ate a meal.
You didn't use your foot?
No. I didn't do anything to her.
Are you claiming that you never hit it?
That's what I'm claiming.
Oh, pussy.
No. You can claim what you want. And also, we were discussing business. She has something...
Why aren't you suing the magazine?
Because who cares? I mean, mean, I'd be honored to do her.
We care.
Well, actually, I did care because I went to my house Monday. Well, what used to be my house Monday. I went to my Allison's house. And the first thing I walk in, her friend is on the phone to her saying, Howard was making out with Robin Givens in a restaurant. I mean, what kind of friend does that?
Injury to you.
Yeah, that is injurious.
Scandal.
And then doesn't make things comfortable. So I guess if I go to...
Did you make out at home? Why do you have to
Exactly. But I didn't make... I wish I had been making out. I wasn't... Oh, here's the article. I wish I had been making out. Listen to this. Just how cozy are Howard Stern and Robin Givens? This close, judging by our spies report that they were openly canoodling. She sat across from me.
What do you do at these restaurants?
I don't know. I would never make out with anybody in public.
But what does canoodling mean?
I don't know what that means. I was talking to her.
But maybe that's what canoodling
Exactly. What is canoodle?
They were sitting close together. Listen to this. They were sitting close together. I was at a table. She's across from me, and I'm sitting at the table eating.
I guess if you're at the table together, you're sitting close together.
Yeah. And they were sitting close together, and it looked like they were a couple. Tattles, our tipster.
Did you hold her hand? Did you do anything?
Nothing. Stern, who was falsely linked with Angie Everhart, is tight-lipped about his love life since his split with wife Allison, but Givens can be more coy. When we ran into this Forgive or Forget host at a party and asked if she was dating Stern, she smiled and paused a moment before purring no comment. There it is.
Now, what do you mean, there it is?
Yeah, there it is, all right.
There's what?
She's not dating
No,
him.
there it is.
She's my friend.
You shoot with her?
She's my friend. Yeah, I did.
Everybody's your friend.
I did. I went down. I watched her shoot the Tony Braxton video for a few seconds, and then I left. I went to a party.
Your friend.
Went to my friend's barbecue.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. What's to say? Canoodling. First of all, I would want to keep...
Just be quiet.
All right.
Just you're not helping him.
All right, where is the girl in the bathing suit?
Keep digging that hole.
What? 1 second. Well, here's Casey. She's in your bathroom. Wait, are we ready? Get her out here, right? Okay. Oh.
How long is it to get into...
Yeah, Bobby, you're on the air. Go ahead.
And saving a few square inches of it.
Bobby, go ahead. Hey.
Yes, that earring that you swallowed was sucking on Robin Givens' ears, the testes. I'm the guy who called the post. I'm the snitch.
I don't care who you are. I wasn't kissing anybody. You're a liar. You're a liar. What?
Want to know why I called the post and ratted you out?
You could rat me out all day. You got to tell the truth. I sat there and had dinner with somebody. I wasn't kissing anybody.
You know why I told them?
Why?
Because you're ruining the show with 𝗪cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. Nobody can stand them.
Listen. I don't care what you say. So you admit you lied to the Post.
I didn't lie. I saw you someplace else kissing a girl.
You're full of crap.
See Howard all the time.
With Chicken Shack.
Get out of here, Chicken Shack. You're a douchebag.
Jimmy's Chicken Shack. You
Oh,
please, listen
to these.
Jimmy's Kitchen Shack. Get out of here.
They're full.
Were you also kissing the people in facial, and were you kissing the white rapper?
You see, I knew it was the white rapper.
Facial.
What a dick. I knew that was him.
All right, so anyway, yes, speaking of rumors about Howard.
Yeah.
In one of the tabloids this week, they have a list of the people who make big bucks out of talk.
Out of what?
Be it talk, be it television or radio.
Yeah.
And, of course, number one on the list is Oprah Winfrey.
Hey, she makes a lot of money.
Making, I don't know, a couple $100 million a year.
Jesus Christ.
From her talk show and her whatever other venture she has. And who was number two on the list? Howard Stern.
I told Jackie that.
Oh, no.
Howard
Stern
ridiculous.
was number two.
What am I making?
$55 million a year.
That's such a lie.
I'm telling you what they say.
I'm not even in that category.
In the magazine, they say you are number two.
Really?
$25 million.
Now they got me up to 25. Imagine that.
Columbo was number three at $22 million.
Now that's a crime. If he's, you know what? Since I know I'm not making 25, he can't be making. So I don't feel that bad.
And they had Imus on the list at $10 million. I'm like, how's he making?
Yeah, well, I mean, that means everyone in the world should have $10 million. Because anyone in the world can get his ratings.
Oh, dear. But
I'm not even making $10 million. What are they talking about? $10 million. If I had $10 million, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even stay. If I had $10 million.
Wow, this is great.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Wow. 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗄𝗿, you're on the air.
I'm very happy for you.
Yes.
I
did cool stuff. Hey, although something cool happened to me yesterday. I was going home in my building. You know Jolie Fisher, the actress?
Uh-huh.
She lives in my building because her mom has an apartment there.
Uh-huh.
So,
You're saying she lives in her mom's apartment?
well, I think she uses it when she gets to New York.
I see.
So she can't, because her mom, I don't know, mom's never there. So I run into her, and she's cute, you know. She's married and stuff, and, like, we're talking, and I said, hey, how you doing? Where you been? Blah, blah, blah. She says to me, you know, the other night, I had 7 of my girlfriends over. We're all sitting around in our panties.
Oh.
And we were going to knock on your door and come over. And I go, you know.
But all they did was think about it, and they laughed and went on?
Wait a second, let me understand something. I stopped her. I said, you got to explain something to me. 7 of your friends are over. They're all in their panties.
Why are they in their panties?
They were, like, doing something. I don't know. You know, they were, like, watching TV. Girls sit around their panties and stuff.
They do?
Yeah. Yeah, sure they do.
Please.
Topless?
Only actresses sit around in their panties.
Please.
For the purposes of this conversation, they're in their panties. Shut up.
Yeah, please. You want to hear the conversation or not? She goes, well, we're like in our panties or like, you know, whatever. I think she said, we had to call her.
Oh.
I want to get clarification. But she said there was like 7 chicks over her place in panties, and they were going, we were going to knock on your door and come over. And I was like, well, I said, why don't you do that? I never get to see that. And she started laughing. She thought I was making a joke like, oh, yeah, like you see
like
that every day.
You would have thrown them out.
I'm like, honey, I would have loved that. How hot is that?
Very. Oh. And she's really, really cute. I mean, she pulls it together very well.
Yeah, she's real cute. She looked real cute.
7?
7 of them.
That's a high number. Man.
Yeah.
That's an army.
Well, Martling, I'd call you over, but you're married.
Oh,
I would have
called me since you moved to Manhattan.
So call me. What? My phone doesn't work? It's always like up to me to call him. I love that. Like I'm the one boxing him out.
All right.
Don't call me.
See?
No, you don't want to call me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I saw that Survivor show.
Yeah.
You know what? See if you can get Joe.
Yeah.
You know what? See if you can get Jolie Fisher on the phone. Do you know her number?
No.
You don't have a number on her?
No, I'll have to.
If anybody knows Jolie Fisher's number,
Wake her up.
Wake her ass out of bed right now and tell her I need to talk to her on the phone.
That is the beauty of this show. We will have her in 15 minutes.
Yeah, somebody's got to know her number.
Yeah, I was just curious who you'd get rid of.
Oh, so anyway, that show Survivor. Hey, by the way, who did they get?
Hey, now.
On Entertainment Tonight, you know, like Entertainment Tonight came down here and we gave them tons of tape and they're filming in here. And by the way, no more is our independent camera crews allowed to shoot me because I looked like hell on Entertainment Tonight.
You didn't like the way...
And I was good looking yesterday. My hair was like all nice and everything. I don't know. When those guys started shooting me, I look awful.
How did they get a bad picture?
I don't know. They went in too close. Close-ups are not my friend. So here I'm on Entertainment Tonight and I look like hell.
Oh.
And then that bearded dude who won looked better. And he hasn't...
Stop it. Now, that's not possible.
Well, it is possible. I don't photograph well. The problem was the camera was on. So they show up and they're shooting. They're asking me tons of questions, right?
The girl's flirting with you. You must have been good looking.
Yeah, so oh, please. So the whole thing was... Did you see Entertainment Tonight?
No, I didn't.
It was a 2-second blurb, and it was about me dating Robin Givens.
What?
Yeah, well, I had nothing to do. Like, then they got to the $1 million thing afterward.
Oh.
You know, it was totally bogus, so... Next time Access Hollywood can come on.
Yeah, you're banning...
I'm banning Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tonight?
Yeah. That's some bogus. Here's the piece. You want to hear it?
Okay.
I got a copy of it. Kind of sucked. And I look like hell, man. I mean, I admit I'm not good looking, but I look better than that.
A shock jock's love life leads off our ET News Brief.
Yeah, can you imagine this?
A shock jock's love life?
A shock jock's love life. I'm not dating right now.
Howard Stern romance rumors that he and Robin Givens were an item were put to rest.
Yeah, what happened to Angie Everhart? I thought it was with her.
Well, that's bogus, too.
All right.
Stern separated from his wife, Allison, for 7 months. says that he and Givens are just friends.
And we went to dinner and had a discussion, and right away they said that I'm having sex. I like this new
Stern was giving away $1 million on his show this morning to the winner of a contest on jackpot.com.
Oh, I've only written a check like this one time bigger.
I hope Mary McCormick wasn't listening. That's my real girlfriend. From my movie. So there it is. That was the whole piece. After like a half hour of them being down here asking questions, that was it.
I know. They cut it up and use it anyway.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, well, what am I having you guys down here for? You didn't do that. It's crazy. And they were taking all kinds of tape and all kinds of things. It's just nuts. It's incredibly nuts. All right, here, you got to listen to this. Who is on the phone for me?
𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 is on the phone.
Excuse me for 1 minute, boys. I got to take care of a pussy. A guy who talks behind my back. But when he gets face to face with me, he doesn't say anything. Hey, Curtis.
What?
You're a big shot on TV. You're a big shot. But when you see me face to face, it's Howard, I love you. Howard, you're an innovator. Howard, I wish you'd come on my TV show when you worked at Channel 9. Howard, I love you. Howard, you do a great job.
I haven't seen you.
I got no respect for you. Got no respect for you.
What do you mean you have no respect for me?
And your show gets no ratings. You'll never get ratings because you talk like a professional wrestler. And everything you said on that Charles Grodin show about get me in a boys' room, you're going to give me a colonic, my penis should be cut off, talking about ass play, all kinds of stuff. I don't know what your problem is. I know you're a pickle eater, and I know you eat hot dogs, and I know you talk about my ass all the time. But I'm going to tell you something, pal. When you see me face to face, don't be a hypocrite. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. Don't ask Robin to be in your little charity events.
Hey, well, let me tell you something. First
yeah, you're a liar.
I had only kind words for Robin.
Yeah, we heard. You don't have kind words for Howard. You don't have kind words for me. I don't buy that crap. This is our show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And you're the king of all media. So what are you worried about a peon like myself for, Howard?
Why don't you talk about the black woman you left?
Is the only way you can get on TV to talk about us?
No, it's not.
That's the way you promote yourself. Why don't you just go ahead and do a show that somebody wants to listen to?
I existed in this world long before there was...
Yeah. Who knew you existed?
Detroit and Washington, D.C.
Why don't you make a movie? Why don't you write a book? Why don't you do a radio show someone listens to? Why don't you do something that somebody can pay attention to?
What kind of an argument is it that Howard is this and Howard is that and we should take him into a bathroom and beat him up?
Yeah, that's a great argument.
That's what children should hear?
That's how you're worried about children. What do you want, children to settle all their arguments by beating people up?
Look, you're such a tough guy.
Yeah, you're a tough guy. Shut up.
He wants to fight.
Yeah, you know what, Curtis? I'm going to tell you something. You're a real phony. Because I don't mind a guy who comes up to me and says, hey, Howard, I don't like you. But when you sit and tell me stuff in private and how I've been good to the Guardian Angels and you're giving me plaques and you're inviting me down to the subway to have those special dinners and everything, don't tell me one thing off the air and then another thing when you're on Charles Grodin. Why don't you say how you really feel? Be a real man.
I've told you how I've really felt.
Yeah,
Howard.
Sure. Not to my face.
Right now.
Yeah.
Check your act out because the
you check your act out.
Using in terms of talking to the kids out there at this time in this place needs to be corrected.
Why don't you tell the kids out there to stop hurting people and stop trying to solve everything with your fists and use your brains?
Well, what's the last time?
Stop talking like a professional wrestler. You don't do anything for anybody.
All you do is tear and rip people apart.
Yeah, well, we're in the middle of helping Kevin Gillespie Memorial Fund. You know who Kevin Gillespie was?
Of course I know.
He was a cop who got killed.
When is the last time you were up at the Grand Concourse? When is the last?
Yeah, and what good do you do there in a beret, in an effeminate beret? You do nothing. You're a poser. Why don't you join the police force if you want to do something? Stop being a poser.
Look, I'm not a poser, pal.
Yeah, join the police force you want to do something.
Look, I got shot up 5 times.
Yeah, by who?
Explain
by who? Who shot you?
Explain what I've done in the streets of New York and in other places.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. First of all I know is you worship me.
Number two, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have a radio show.
Yeah.
Remember that.
And it was nice of you to thank us.
And thanks for the thank you on Charles Grodin. And why don't you at least point out, how do I say it? Because number one, man, because of me and opening up the airwaves. Did you ever hear radio before I got in it? Did you ever hear that anybody was ever allowed to give an opinion?
You? Of course.
Yeah, everyone was looking for you.
There was Barry Gray, there was Bob.
Yeah, and did they ever have an opinion? No. Did they sit there and do shows where they took phone calls and never offered an opinion? Yes. It's because of me the airwaves are open up. Remember it.
And not only that, you got your first show at ABC because we used to have Lisa on this radio show. All right?
And I was nothing but good. I was nothing but good to you and your wife.
To get you in and out of the room.
Yeah, and if I was such a horrible person, why did you come on the show with your wife all the time and come and show up at my birthday shows and stage your little wrestling act with your wife? Why'd you do it if you're so against me? Why'd you tell people the truth? You used to come on the
those events.
Yeah. So why did you come?
We have a different...
You showed up at those events.
Does everybody have to worship at your throat?
And why do you want Robin Quivers sitting there working your charity events?
Media?
Yeah.
Well, what about my First Amendment rights? What about my free speech?
You got him. Who stopped him?
Handle your program.
Who stopped your speech?
Words that are affecting the young people.
What words? You don't even listen to that.
What words? Name the words. Name the words that affect young people, you liar.
Do a litany of...
Yeah, go through it.
That flies out of your...
Yeah, go through it. Go through the lies now. Let me hear them.
Let's face it, Howard, you wouldn't want your own family of daughters to be listening to you in the morning.
Oh, bull crap.
Time again.
Oh, be quiet. You're idiotic. You know that? You're absolutely idiotic.
Or in the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, it's called being a parent, you dope. What's something you're not?
Because I have a reasonable difference.
Where are your children? Where are you contributing to society? Nothing.
All you have to do.
You don't even have a child. If everybody was a good parent like me, you wouldn't have a problem.
To be put down, Curtis. You don't like people talking about you when you're not around?
I'm always used to people.
Curtis, why don't you just beat people up? That always solves everything.
I'm surprised at you, Robin.
Why don't you beat people up?
Don't be. Do not be surprised at me. You don't attack Howard Stern and expect me to kiss you on the lips.
Can't you think for yourself?
Screw you. Screw you. I do not care what you say or think about anything.
Hey, Curtis, man, all I know is you've walked up to me privately and talked about how great I am, especially after I did your Channel 9 show.
Oh, that's baloney.
And you've walked up to me and you've said tens of millions of times what a great broadcaster I am, how good a friend I've been to you. Now, don't sit there and get on TV and ignore that.
What do you mean?
Why don't you be a man and admit what you really feel?
And I said exactly
and
what
you know me, and you know exactly what I'm about.
Yeah, you said you wanted to give Howard a colonic. What's that all about?
And what's the deal? You want to give me a colonic? What is that, a gay thing? What do you want to give me? What are you gay?
Yo, are you challenging my manhood?
Yeah. I'm asking you, why would you want to give another guy... Why would you want to give...
Trash. Why don't you put up or shut up?
Why would you want to give a guy a colonic?
You're protected by your sycophant.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, let me see, what else did you want to do? You want to take him into a boys' room with a bunch of other guys and hold him down and give him an attitude adjustment?
You need to hide behind your dress.
Right, yeah. I think I can take you, quite frankly. Where do you want to meet?
First of all, Curtis, if I met you one-on-one and you started any shenanigans, I'd just shoot you, number one. Number two, exactly. Baby, that's the way I'd stop you. Trust me. Number two.
You're saying I should be shot because I happen to differ with you? I have a different point of view.
Yep.
No, because you keep saying you want to beat him up.
If you came up to me and you started throwing fists, pal, you'd be dead.
Oh, really?
Number two.
You wouldn't be man enough to pull that trigger, Howard.
Try me. Number two.
You wouldn't be man enough.
Would you do it, Loco? Loco will pull it anyway. I got people who'll pull the trigger on you.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need to be surrounded by your sycophants.
Yeah, number two, I heard what you...
Up on Long Island, nobody would take that trash because they'd say, put up or shut up.
You know what? Big deal. Yeah, Curtis.
Protected by your entourage.
Yeah, Curtis, I grew up in a neighborhood that was 10 times tougher. You grew up in 𝗛cie with a bunch of Jews and Italians. Don't tell me.
You get whacked.
Yeah. I grew up in a black neighborhood, something you don't even know about.
What do you mean? Something I don't...
Something you don't know about.
I grew up in Brownsville in East New
The only black woman. You married a black woman and you abandoned her. Why don't you just talk about that? Yeah, why don't you talk about it? Why don't you talk about the woman you left?
What do you mean, the woman I
Why don't you bring that up to Charles Grodin? If I'm such a misogynist, what are you?
What do you mean a misogynist?
Where's that black woman you left? Where's the black woman you left? Where's the black woman?
They're not your equal.
Where's the black woman you left?
What do you mean, where's the black woman? People don't get divorced.
Where's the
lead their own lives?
Where's the black woman you left when you got your first white girlfriend?
What is it?
Lisa.
What is it of interest to you?
Tell me where the misogynist. What it is? How you treat women? As soon as one comes along, as soon as another woman comes along, man, you left your black woman.
No. You see, if you only knew your history 5 years before I had been divorced.
Yeah, we're gonna all go examine that in history. Look. Here's my point.
To talk trash.
I'm man enough to admit. I am man enough to admit the following things. I have always.
Anytime, any place.
I've known Curtis for years. I've always been complimentary to his organization, the Guardian Angels.
Yeah, we said nice things.
I'm very appreciative of them. I think it's a good organization. I'm not going to change my tune just because the guy said some screwed up things about me.
I appreciate that because what they do and how they risk their life every day is not.
You, on the other hand, are another story.
You're another story. I appreciate those guys who work in that organization. I feel bad that, they got a she leader who doesn't really, he isn't really one of them. He's the guy out there with his radio shows and his Charles Grodin shows. Now, here's the deal. While I like the Guardian Angels and all that, you are a traitor. You are a guy who just is a loudmouth. You sound like a professional wrestler. You're not a great broadcaster. You're a bore. I try to listen to your show. You're not good at it. That's my assessment. You'll never have ratings. I could put you on this show every day. You still wouldn't have ratings. That's number one. Number two, you'll never be a great broadcaster because you're not interesting to listen to. You're a bore. Number three, you still with me?
Of course.
Okay, good. All right. Number three. All right, so far you got 1 and 2. Number 3.
Yes.
Your only solution, judging from this TV show you saw, is that you say, well, people should beat up people. People should use violence if they don't agree with somebody. That seems to be your solution to everything. Someone should give him an attitude adjustment. Somebody should give him this. Someone should give him that. It's not the sign of an intelligent man, nor what I want my children learning. I don't really want my children to think they have to settle every argument with their fists. So personally, I don't want my kids listening to you. Because I think it's idiotic.
Howard, that's 2 people they won't be listening to because you've already said your daughters won't listen to your program.
No, I don't allow my daughters to listen to my program. There's a difference. I'm a parent.
There's not a difference.
And that's the other thing. You're a guy who doesn't have any children. You're a guy who doesn't have any children. You're telling everybody how to be a parent, but yet you've raised no one. You're in 2 failed marriages. You're in 2 failed marriages. You don't know anything about the family.
You have no parents.
You've never raised a child.
You have no guts.
Yeah, well, tell me about it. Let me see.
They're sitting at home listening to us.
Let me see the animals you raise, and we'll see the kids I raise, and we'll see who does a better job. That's where it counts, baby. Lip service. Lip service. Lip service.
You're going to kill me in the street.
If you attacked me physically, I'd shoot you. If you attacked me physically, I'd shoot you. Throw the first punch. Throw the first punch. I'd blow your brains out.
The difference is, if you just want to be juvenile,
then I'll shoot you.
No, you're the guy who's supposed to have the moral compass, you idiot. Don't you understand?
You're the guy who's supposed to have the moral compass. You're the guy who's supposed to tell us that you're worried about children. So what do you get on Charles Grodin and say? Someone should beat him up because he doesn't say things I like. Someone should give him a high colonic. Somebody should knock his block off. That's intelligent.
Somebody should cut off his penis.
Someone should cut off his penis.
Oh.
Well, look, castration might be your cure.
Yeah, but you know what? You
should lose it.
Yeah, well, maybe you should. Because you've used it on 2 women that you've left so far, so I haven't. So maybe you're the guy who should have his penis cut off.
That makes you a better man than me, right?
Now, who's your girlfriend now? Why don't you tell everyone?
What do you mean, well, who's my girlfriend?
Who's your girlfriend now?
What is it?
Why don't you tell everyone who your girlfriend is?
What is it with
you? Won't, will you?
Why is it you can't stick to the fact
you're using it too much? You should lose your penis. I think you should lose your penis. I think your penis is a dangerous thing.
Well, I'll tell you what. You want to come over and perform a bris?
Anytime you want.
Look, you see, that's just it. Set the time, set the place. You can talk.
If you want to have you, and by the way, Curtis, when you see me, you don't have to sit there and kiss my ass and tell me how great a broadcaster I am. You might as well tell the truth off the air.
Kiss your butt because you have so many barnacles on your back.
You know what, Curtis?
From all the sycophants who kiss you.
And you're one of them.
4 hours a day, 7 days a week, that I have to get online.
How many Guardian Angel? Stupid wannabe.
How many Guardian Angel events?
That's what you are. You're a stupid wannabe. You want to be in radio. You want to be great. You're not.
Face it. Where's the rating? You haven't been burning up the ratings pile. Why don't you announce your ratings to all my audience?
What do you mean? Why do I announce my ratings?
Because you're embarrassed. You don't have any.
No. I'll be honest with you. They pale in comparison.
That's right. Because you suck.
Well, what do you mean?
You're a bore.
Everybody else in radio.
You're a bore. I've heard your show. My dad is a huge fan of talk radio. He can't even get through 5 minutes of your program.
Well, I tell you what.
He can't get through 5 minutes.
Having this discourse, because obviously you don't like the direction it's going. You think that I'm physical and I'm advocating violence.
That's exactly what you are.
Have my dad have a conversation with your dad.
Oh, gee, that's a great idea. Why would my father waste his time with your father?
See, everything is a waste of time.
It is. What's the point? It's lip service. You're about lip service.
You want to be involved. Who wants to be involved with you?
Yeah.
Just stop talking about us. We'll just declare the truth. You'll never talk about us. You're doing whole shows about the Howard Stern show. Do a Curtis Lewa show, for God's sake.
Keep doing shows about me.
To the bank. You could end up making mega millions.
Do a Curtis Lewa show for a change. See how many people pay attention then.
Oh, you're not.
Do a Curtis Lewa
You're not doing radio for money. You're not doing radio for money, Curtis.
Excuse me?
You're not doing radio for money? You're doing it for free?
Of course, but nowhere near the kind of money you make.
Yeah, Curtis, let me ask you something. You keep talking about my money. You know what I made when I got in radio? I made $96 a week. You think I did it for radio?
They pay me nothing.
Yeah, wow, Curtis. They should pay you for having no audience.
They pay me nothing. They want me to work all kinds of strange hours, and they pay me nothing.
Yeah, too bad. Well, get an audience. Maybe they'll pay you, too.
I'm complaining about the money I make.
Yes, you are.
I understand.
You're complaining about my money.
They lend me the microphone. Yeah. I'll be in today and out tomorrow.
You'll be out tomorrow. Trust me. That show ain't long for the world.
Look, pal, you've been fired before. You know what it's like.
Yeah, I got fired for having some balls and saying some stuff that's pretty outrageous. What you get fired for is because you have no audience.
Look, you don't have to use the kind of language you do in order to keep...
What language? We use the same language you do. Flotsam and jetsam.
Yeah, you've got some command of the language.
Sliming around with the tidy bowl man in the toilet.
How come Lisa left you?
What do you mean, how come Lisa left?
How come Lisa left you?
People don't break up. People don't have differences of opinion.
Boy, they all love him and leave him, don't they?
Oh, look, I happen to have liked the woman. We had a great love relationship.
Yeah, sure.
Gone in different directions.
Not what she told me.
Oh.
Well, what did she tell you?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to embarrass you.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm not going to. I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman. You don't. She told me stuff.
You might as well have just shot me with 5 bullets.
She told me stuff in private. I'm not going to say it on the air.
You might as well. You do it about everybody else.
Nah, not about you. Not about you. You know what? I'll give you this one because
he has respect for the Guardian Angels.
I have respect for the Guardian Angels. I'm not going to do it.
Something you don't know about.
Yeah.
On that level, I will always appreciate the support you give it to the Guardian Angels.
Yeah, I mean, I just find it kind of odd all of a sudden that, out of all the wrongs in the world, you got to get on Grodin and knock me and all this stuff. And the best thing you can say is, someone should give him a high colonic. I mean, if you're that hard up to give a guy a high colonic, you know what I mean? If you're that hard up to get a naked man and give him a high colonic, maybe I'll let you put a tube in my ass. If that's what you want.
It's not about that.
If you want to give me a colonic...
my manhood. You are sitting there in the lap of luxury, protected by a bulletproof glass, protected by an entourage. You can't go out into the street and stand on your own, talk that garbage, and laugh for 5 minutes.
I see. So, in other words, Curtis, your problem with me is that you can beat me up. You're physically stronger than me, and you want everyone to know. So therefore, you should have ratings and money and everything else because you're more muscular.
We're not talking about ratings. We're not talking about money. funny.
Curtis, while I was changing the face of radio and building a career, you were out pumping weights and learning karate. Sorry, I didn't waste my time in life with that nonsense.
Howard, again, naturally, you have to go around this. You can't deal with it.
Yeah.
This isn't like when you were a teenager.
I see.
Hide any longer.
I see. You know what, something? I'm not hiding from anybody. I'm right here every day. I'm not hiding from anybody.
So you meet, if I come down there...
Come on down.
We'll kick your butt.
What, you're going to come down and what, and fight me? Come on, throw the first punch. I told you what I'll do to you. I'll defend myself.
I will be there tomorrow.
Good, and I will defend myself.
We will make sure you're thrown right back out.
Have those bullets, and you better have my name on them because I
Take the arrest.
You'll hit the ground
You'll make
so
the arrest?
hard, you
Good.
don't know what happened to you.
Show up. I got a big party planned for you.
Definitely.
We got a couple of officers ready to take you down to the clinic. And believe me, you know how the cops feel about you.
I'm going to need the full NYPD, everybody at once.
Right. Oh, you're so bad. You're so bad.
You're such a tough guy. That's it. You know, and by the way, for the kids listening at home, I want to remind you, this is Curtis's answer to everything. He's going to fight everybody.
Hey, even his father you do admit the kids are listening to you. So when you're cursing over the air, when you're ridiculing females,
and you decided that you are the keeper of the airwaves, and what I do is wrong, what you do is right, and you're going to beat up anybody you don't like.
No, we have a disagreement. Obviously, you can't take criticism.
I'm taking it.
Criticize the world.
I took it.
To unload on everybody else.
I took the criticism.
You got your say.
You got your say.
Take it.
I gave you your say. It's more than you gave me. You went on behind my back.
And actually, we called you. Did you call us before you decided to rip us a new a-hole?
No. You didn't even have the decency to do that.
Look, I will be there tomorrow, pal.
All right, good.
And if you would like to settle things...
Yeah, Curtis, I'm going to sit there and fight you hand to hand.
...opportunity of giving you an attitude readjustment.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Attitude readjustment. Oh, wait, are you going to give me an enema, too?
You're going to hit him and he's going to talk differently, right?
Yeah.
Pal, and somebody needs to put you in deep check.
Yeah.
But you see, I don't have to revert to picking up a gun. I don't have to...
Oh, I see. I see. Well, what you have to revert to is coming down and threatening people.
No. I will stand there. If you don't want to put your hands in the air, fine. No, I'm going to sit there and fight you. But I will give you the opportunity because
you are, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, Curtis. You are very close to being retarded. You have missed the entire point of what I've just said to you. You are a fake because you say one thing off the air and you say another thing on the air. That's my problem with you.
This is what I'm saying in public. This is what I say on the airwaves. This is what I said on Charles Grodin.
You know what? Your problem is that all you have to do is talk about Howard Stern. And then you have a show. That's all you can do. You sit around and wait for somebody else to do something, and then you get to talk about it.
Right.
Because you don't know what to do on your own.
Wait a second. You didn't even mention the fact that I praised you.
I don't care. I do not care. You have to wait for Howard to do something so you'll know what to do. That's what you need to do. You have to wait for Howard to make radio interesting so you can get a job. Then you have to wait till Howard does something on the air and makes a movie so then you can do hour-long shows about him everywhere.
And what are you going to do? You're going to beat up Robin now?
Stop hiding behind Robin.
So what are you going to do? Beat up Robin because she doesn't like you too?
No.
Oh, why don't you beat up Robin?
Oh, you're not treating me equal.
Right.
You're a misogynist.
Of course. He's a real ladies' man. I don't know, man.
I just appreciate the fact that you continue to support the work of the Guardian Angels.
I do. I happen to think the Guardian Angels is a great idea, and I happen to think that.
Us a few times. I don't ever remember Curtis being there, but they did say.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened, Curtis. I was just quite frankly surprised to see on Charles Grodin badmouthing me after.
And not one good thing.
I mean, you're a guy who is. You called on me a couple of times to help out with various things, and even help out with your Channel 9 show when you and Lisa did it, and I was more than happy to do it. I don't understand. I don't even mind you bad-mouthing me. I think what hurts me the most is that if you're going to bad-mouth me to my face. You know what I mean? Don't let it be such a surprise.
Howard, you've bad-mouthed me over the most powerful...
I don't think so. I don't believe that's true. I think I've been nothing but complimentary about the Guardian Angels. And I'll tell you something.
Guardian Angels, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Personally, You've talked nothing but trash.
That's wrong. And that's a lie.
You can't get away with that, Howard. You can't.
That's a lie.
In the last day or two, yes.
Yeah, the last day or two, because you attacked me.
Of Charles Grodin.
No, there comes a time and a place, Howard, where you can talk trash.
No, be quiet. Why don't you knock it off with that?
You know, what are we at the World Wrestling Federation?
Yeah, what are you, a wrestler now?
No. I travel by myself.
I know you do. You know what, Curtis?
Nobody's looking for you.
You know what, Curtis? I know you travel by yourself. You're a very brave man. We all know that. We know that you're the strongest man on the planet. You're a he-man, okay? You're the strongest guy. You can beat up anybody.
You're the pickle-eating champion.
You're the pickle-eating champion. You're the strongest man on the planet. There are guys very strong in my studio right now, but no one can beat you up. You're Superman, okay? You're the strongest man on the planet. But it still doesn't make up...
And you're the most righteous.
It still doesn't... my disagreement with you has nothing to do with guardian angels or anything else. It's just like, hey, man, you're going to badmouth me. Let me know about it.
I'm going to continue because of what you're doing on the air.
Because you have nothing else to do.
Yeah. Why don't you find an act of your own?
No, this is not an act. There are people who legitimately disagree with you.
Okay.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. We're going to hear him anyway. More people heard him today than will ever hear him on the radio. So what do we even care?
All right.
What do we even care?
Curtis, a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for calling. Unless you have one last statement or something.
That people will hear.
That people will hear, because you can go do it on WABC. No one will hear you doing it.
Hey, look, the disagreements I have with Howard, no matter what he and Robin have said about me, at least you continue to support the work of brave men and brave women who put their lives on the line.
And I always will.
The police you have there.
And I always will.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Curtis. All right, that's Curtis. What am I going to tell you?
Oh, my God.
He's a character. But, you know.
Go wrong if you stay away from the guest, Sal.
What did he do?
No, he just goes up to Russell and he says inappropriate stuff. And I said, I want you to stay away from the guest. That's all. Then you can never go wrong.
What did he say?
Well, I wanted Russell to feel comfortable. Me and Richard did those drops.
He felt comfortable. Why does he even need to know you did the drops?
Because I feel inferior. I don't know. No, me and Richard, we were taking pictures with him. We were saying goodbye.
Why are you taking pictures with him? I don't want you wasting the man's time. Why for the? Who said for the website?
I said it. So get away fast.
No, let Jason speak. What is that, Jason?
I said, Jason, take a picture.
I was begging me to go take a picture.
No, he wasn't. I said, Jason.
3 times. You said, come on, go take me a picture.
No.
Sal, no more pictures with the guests. Stay away from the guests. Then you can't go wrong with me.
I was no problem. Done deal. But I was just doing it.
But how many times have we had this discussion? Seriously.
With Ace Frehley.
It means it for everyone. I'm not kidding around about it.
I know you're not.
You don't know how to interact with people.
Howard, I was trying to make him
I got a business I'm running here.
I know.
I know it's all goofy and jokes. It's a business.
Hey, Howard.
I'm part of that business. Pays our bills. It doesn't pay your bills, but it pays all the rest of our bills.
No, I know it doesn't pay my bills, that's for sure.
That's right.
I got to sell shit on eBay just to pay my fucking train ticket.
Exactly.
He looked mortified.
Yeah, do me a favor. Honestly, it's not
no,
even
I didn't.
I should have had this discussion with you off the air, which I was, but I was
No, but Sal
was bragging about how he was G-Man, too. He was telling him his
Richard said that,
career.
Howard. It's not true. Richard said that.
No, Lisa G brought up you had a rap career.
Okay, Lisa G.
And then you'd start telling him about G-Man.
Richard, you too. Please leave my guest alone.
Howard,
it's like having my worst nightmare when you guys do that.
I will never talk to a guest ever again.
Good.
Just
Stay
to give you that insurance.
No pictures. I don't want you taking pictures with the guests. I don't want any interaction.
You have a
work
website.
Here. No. You are not part of that website. Your picture should never appear on the website again. Okay?
You're out of your mind.
No, I'm not out of my mind.
Okay.
You're out of your mind. That's why we're having this discussion.
They need a picture of Sal and Russell Simmons for the website?
Yeah.
Black and white. It's the mergers of the two races.
Jason, no. If Sal asks you to take a picture, you say no.
No, thank you.
Okay? Seriously.
Okay.
I'm not into this. I'm not making a joke.
I'm not either. I'm not, Howard. I do anything you say. When I touched your your megaphone, the germaphobe freak that you were, you said never again. I never did it again.
Sal,
when I asked
Sal,
to pitch Phrase Freely, you said never again.
I don't need to be told what I am. I just need you to follow the rules.
I'm done. I'm following them, dude.
I know it doesn't seem like it is, but it's a business.
I'm with you. I'm part of the business. I mean,
it's up to me to make sure this business runs.
I wanted Russell to feel more comfortable.
How did you make him feel comfortable? I need to know.
Okay. We did the drops. There was a lot of bad words said with Crazy Alice and everything else. And I said, me and Richard were the ones that did that. And he said, oh, good job. You know, you fooled me. And I said, yeah, we really are the White Devil. It was a joke to make him feel more comfortable.
Listen to me. I don't need you bringing up that you were the one who played the drops.
No, I know that. But
check with me if you really have the urge to interact with it.
I didn't really. Not that much of an urge, no.
And photo sessions, it slows people down. People are coming in here as my guest.
Okay.
I want you to stop today.
All right, but I was just trying to be polite, Howard.
You weren't polite. You make jokes that aren't... Hey, I'm a cracker. You can call me cracker. Nobody black guys don't want to hear that.
Well, you didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, I told him. I thought black people love to hear that stuff.
They don't.
Okay.
How
black people
love to hear?
It gives them edification to this whole interview.
It gives them what?
Edification.
Okay, listen. If you don't know what the word edification is, then don't talk to any people.
It gives them
edification. Look up the word it gives them edification. What does edification mean?
Like it makes
you use the word. What is edification?
It makes him realize that what he was saying was probably right. It edificates it.
Huh?
Edification.
Are you looking for justification?
Oh, no, I think it's edification.
Why don't you guys go back and figure out what Sal's trying to say?
Howard, I love you dearly, and I'm sorry.
Edification would mean to clarify something.
Right,
but you're using it in an improper way in a sentence.
All right. Well,
so a guy who doesn't know the English language and grew up in America couldn't possibly know what is right to say to Russell Simmons in the hall. Okay?
All right.
You got to understand that about yourself.
Okay, I'll start reading more.
You're embarrassing me. I love you. I love the job you do. We got no problems.
So much.
Do we have to put a lock on that door?
No, you don't. No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to lock you in if you can't follow the rules.
You know,
Stay away. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's like all 4 members of KISS are here together, and it's the last time they're going to be alive together, and that's your favorite band. I don't care. Stay away from the guests. That's the rule.
All right. But
stay away from the interns and stay away from the guests.
What about interns? Where was Ronnie? He should have been keeping Sal away from the guests.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's a real good point.
Well, you know what? Over there with the red ham face, I wasn't doing anything.
I'm with you. I'm trying to put this on Ronnie.
You're not. You're instigating. I wasn't doing anything where Ronnie should have intervened.
Sure he was. You're not supposed to shake Russell Simmons' hand. Just because you work here doesn't mean you have to bother the guy.
And I won't anymore.
No,
I mean, it's ridiculous.
I showed it to be because you were told a long time ago when you first started working here to stay away from the guests, remember?
Yeah, he's right. I was, but
why didn't you keep him away?
Because I was busy bringing Scott Baio in. I can't be...
What?
I can't be...
He was busy bringing Scott Baio in.
Busy bringing Scott Baio in. I can't be 2 places at the same time. I'm sorry.
Keep him away from the guests.
All right.
You know what? No, I take that back. You keep yourself away from the guests.
Yeah, he was told to K-Rock.
But Howard, I wasn't in his
grill.
He was
more than K-Rock.
It doesn't matter. I don't need the man being slowed down by your...
It wasn't. He was... Jason.
If I go to a show, I can't stand when I do those Conan shows and Letterman shows, and everybody in his person who works there, they got those people trained. They don't bother me.
All right.
But you know what it is? Russell Simmons' last thing that he remembers about being here at this cracker came up to me.
Right.
I'm the White Devil. The White Devil. He goes, and phone numbers, and he's calling and planking phone calls. Just let it drop. I just handled it. We had a good interview. It was funny.
Yeah, because me and Richard did the drops.
You did a great job, but I don't need you afterwards.
I know, but Howard, I want you to understand that my intent wasn't to be creepy and stalkerish.
I don't want you even...
I'm a human being. I can say hello to somebody.
No, I don't want that.
Okay, you got it, but I'm just saying hello.
I don't want you say hello to Richard. Don't say hello to my guests.
All right, I got it.
I don't know how to say it any more clear.
I'm trying to justify my actions.
Sal, you infuriate me.
I'm saying that it's never going to happen again. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever.
Don't say you're a human being and you need to say hello to people. You're not a human being.
I do need to say hello to people, but I will never do that for you anymore.
You're barely human.
All right, say what you want. I can't even talk. Wow. All right, very good. I'm sorry.
I need an emotional friend after I talk to you. No wonder your wife has an emotional friend. Now I need an emotional friend.
I'm there for you. I'll be your emotional friend.
No.
This is what his wife has to do.
You're not there for me. You see, this is what your wife means. You're not there for me. I need you to do your job and not interact with the guests.
But you told me never to talk to them again, and I never will, dude.
No, I've told you this as early as K-Rock, as Ronnie pointed out.
Right. That's true. That was the I asked you to take a picture of Ace Frehley and me. Ever since then, I haven't said a word. But Lisa G's out there with the microphone talking about what Richard and I did.
Right, okay.
And Greg's out there.
Don't pay attention.
I was caught in
your work.
I was caught in the shuffle of it. And I apologize.
There was an incident with Jon Stewart. There's been incidents.
Well, Jon Stewart's a different story.
Why is that a different story?
That guy has no clout. He has no integrity.
Okay. Come on, Sam.
All right.
I know you're trying to be funny now.
What is that? Artie doesn't like Jon Stewart either, right? Artie.
I happen to like Jon Stewart a lot. What are you talking about?
He's all right, whatever.
He's a nice guy.
He's funny.
But what does that have to do with it? What your opinion of him doesn't have to do with what Howard's talking about, though.
Right. But that was the beginning.
To him, Artie.
Right. I'm done. I'll never, ever say hello to anybody.
Thank you.
What does what you like have to do with anything?
Everything.
Nothing.
My opinion is important.
To who?
All right, Robin, he's doing...
I am not. My opinion's not important.
Goodbye. Leave. You had a good show going here today, and then you f***ed up.
If we invite Jon Stewart into this studio, that you don't get to go in and abuse him.
I would never do that, but I gave him my opinion on something, and I didn't like what he did, and I thought it was an awful joke.
Howard,
the only opportunity you have for meeting Jon Stewart is because you work for me.
Right. Thank you.
So... You're peace. When I have somebody here, I don't want them to feel trapped where they get a critique from Sal the stockbroker on what their career needs.
Fuck it. Now that you put it that way.
Yeah. Okay, you get it?
Yes, I do.
When they come to your house and you invite them over because you met them somewhere else, I have no control over that. But this is my house, and you're on me.
Never. If you take it that way, I would
me.
Never do that, Howard. Never. You know how much I respect you.
No. You don't respect me at all.
Oh,
That's the sad part.
I can't even sleep.
You don't respect me or the show.
Oh, no. Don't ever say that, dude. The show's everything.
Well, then don't shun me.
I would never do that. I almost lost my...
Scott DePace doesn't like Michael Moore. He didn't bother him when he walked out of the studio. He's a professional.
He's not interesting. His opinions don't matter.
Yeah, okay. Come on.
All right. I won't be doing it anymore. And you have to understand, Howard, that my actions with Russell was not a deliberate action. It wasn't a stalkerish move.
I told you. It's irrelevant. Okay. I don't care if you said the greatest thing and Russell Simmons now blew you. I don't want you interacting with the guests. There are some people who can and some who can't.
Okay.
Sal was so excited to tell Russell he was front row at the Beastie Boys concert in 87.
You don't understand. These people want to go on with their lives.
I put money in that cocksucker's pocket. I could tell him I paid for a Beastie Boy concert.
Right, come on.
But I will never, ever.
Good. Just follow that rule and you'll know.
You bet.
It's like the 10 Commandments. You got one to follow.
You bet your sweet ass it'll never happen again, Howard.
Okay.
We were just talking about, like...
Honestly, I'm being serious.
I'm being honest, too. I am being serious.
All right. Good.
You guys are all neurotic, crazy people, and I know what I have to do.
Hey.
No.
Just follow the rules.
I am following them, but I'm saying that I won't do it because I know how crazy it makes you.
Good.
We were just reminiscing about how Sal early on used to go up to the porn stars after they left and tell them what, his favorite scenes in their movies, which is so awkward.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You did do that.
There's no proof. You're a liar, Gary.
Total proof. I'll get the tape out.
Get the tape out. And if you don't get the tape, you've got to kiss my balls.
Shut up.
There you go.
Fucking balls.
See, he doesn't have anything to back it up. He's just breaking my balls.
No, you did. You used to talk to them.
See, Sal, if you win the bet, you get your balls kissed by a man.
Yeah.
You're lucky. All right, Sal, thank you.
True or false? Till I stopped you, did you make all the porn stars that sat on the Sybian sign their Sybian rubber piece?
That was a Howard TV idea that I did.
No, that was your idea.
But
Howard TV, don't blame it on other people.
I swear to God, Howard TV makes me sign the Sybian pieces, dude.
No. You started it.
Right. And Howard TV liked the idea.
And so do you ask them to kiss it and lick it, and then do you sniff it?
For the sake of good television, yes, I do.
That all started with Blue Iris.
No,
Sal was so excited to sniff her.
Just don't interact with the guys.
I won't.
That's
I
all.
won't. I won't.
That's all. It's so much easier.
I won't.
It'll free you up to do other things like work.
Right. Okay, I'm with you.
Every minute you're talking to a guest, you could have been doing something funny.
That's true.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Good point.
All right. Thank
you.
you.
Hey, Howard, can I ask you something real quick?
No, we're done.
This is really
I
interesting.
think when he's up, it's funny.
1992, you were in Penthouse magazine.
I just said we're done.
All right. It's a great article. I read it last night again. And I wanted to ask you, do you have audio?
Off to it.
Shut up, you stupid hick. Do you have audio of Godzilla Goes to Harlem?
Yes, I've played it on the air.
But you haven't played it probably in about maybe 8 years.
Sal.
It's a wonderful bit. I just wanted to bring that up.
Sal, Scott Baio wants to know who the fuck you are.
Why he can't get on the air. I want to get on with my show.
It's the Sal show.
I think we're doing a commercial.
I was. What am I doing?
It was supposed to be StubHub until Sal fucked it up.
Sorry.